All right, guys, welcome back. Today, we're going to be checking out a game called Tales Beyond the Tomb, White Silence. Now, Steam recommended this one to me, but this is the demo for the fourth installment of what I believe is a collection of horror games called Tales Beyond the Tomb. I have never played any of the other games in this series, but if this demo is good enough, I'll absolutely check them out. But two things caught my attention with this game. One, it's based on a true story, and two, it's based on the Dyatlov Pass Incident, which is one of the craziest stories I have ever heard. And if you don't know about it, I'll get into it here in a little bit. But for right now, get your favorite snack, get your favorite drink, and welcome everybody to Tales Beyond the Tomb, White Silence.
Among the frozen mountains lie ancient secrets. Tales so dark they were never meant to be uncovered. Those who dared to seek the truth never returned.
Ooh, okay. Nice little cinematic intro. Ooh. I love that. It really sets the mood immediately. What's up, man? I don't really know what to expect for the graphic quality, but it's reminded me a lot of Fears of Fathom off the rip. Come on, we need to keep going. I was just watching the mountains. Just keeping an eye out for Sasquatch. You won't want to be without shelter when night falls, Mr. Alexei. The icy wind cuts down to the bone. Okay, let's go. Follow Victor. What's up, Victor? Ooh, freezing. The meter indicates your character's cold level. Don't let it get too high. The freezing wind of the Ural Mountains can cause hallucinations and even death. You can build a campfire to warm up at certain spots. Warming point. Like this. Okay, Ural Mountains. So, we'll read this here in a second. If you are not aware of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, it basically consisted of 9 Soviet hikers, I think in 1959, or maybe 1958, I don't remember which year, but basically 9 seasoned veteran hikers went on a hiking trip, I believe. Got caught in the Ural Mountains, went missing, and then when they were discovered, they were mangled to hell, frozen stiff, terrified. I mean, just an absolute gruesome scene was uncovered when the missing hikers were found. And it was crazy because it didn't seem like they died of like natural causes like an avalanche, frostbite, stuff like that. No, looked like something else got a hold of them, and I'm not going to go too much further because I want to see how this game plays out. But given our fits and our attire, I think maybe we're coming back to uncover like what happened. We'll have to get into it, but first things first, saw a little icon. Get the little lighter with space to get this puppy lit up, and we should be warming up. There we go. See if that meter starts dwindling. Yeah, there it goes. Warming up by the fire. This looks really beautiful though. I mean, you know, again, not like the most realistic, but I mean, you don't need to be realistic to have a pretty game. Let's see what this note says. I can't read that. Now I can. During the night, I woke up to a sound. It wasn't the wind. It was deeper, rhythmic, like heavy footsteps, but spaced out, like something dragging a sled or something big. I got out of the tent with the flashlight, but everything was quiet. No footprints, no tracks, just that sound still echoing in my head. The others said they didn't hear anything, but Dmitri acted strange when I mentioned it. Maybe he heard it too and is too afraid to admit it. I feel like something is following us. Signed, Sergey. Sergey? I might have butchered that name. I might butcher all these names. Apologies, but whoops. How do we get out of here? Exit Q. That's a weird button for it. Cool. I like the footsteps track. That's really cool. It's not going to be cool when I turn around and see a pair following me. I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, this looks really pretty. Also, I think Ural Mountains, like Ural, I don't know. If I butcher that too, apologies, but I don't know. We're going to go ahead and follow our boy Victor here. What's up, Victor? How are we doing today? Okay, cool. Not the talkative type, are you? I get that. We probably should conserve our energy and stop yapping. But yapping may get some muscles involved. That might warm us up a little bit, yeah? I don't know. Victor's a man of few words. I can appreciate that, though. I'd be the worst person to go on a hike with. But trust me, in real life, I don't yap. I don't talk as much. I like to take in nature, take in the surroundings. And this situation would be no different. Although I am extremely paranoid already. I don't know why. Visually, this looks like Fears the Fathom, and I don't mean to say that like, you know, I don't know if this game series came out before Fears the Fathom, but this art style, I don't know why, but off the rip, it makes me nervous. Because the Fears the Fathom games have an incredible knack for scaring the absolute shit out of me with their jump scares. They're loud. I had to crank the volume down because the menu music was quiet. And then the game started and it was so loud that I knew what they were trying to do. The second a jump scare hits, it's going to be super, super loud. But Victor still hasn't said a goddamn word. I need you to say something. If we're just going to be walking in silence the whole time, I think you might drive me mad before whatever is hiding in these mountains. Ooh, speaking of which, paranoid event. Infrasound generated by the wind passing over the mountaintops causes physical discomfort and mental distress. It can even trigger panic attacks and hallucinations. Great. When the when the microphone is activated, remain silent, stay calm, or you will succumb to your own madness. Remain silent, stay calm. Okay. You know, there was a little microphone volume gauge in the beginning, which also made me nervous because, I don't know, I got a pretty sensitive mic, and so the slightest sound will set that off, and I don't know if that's a terrifying game mechanic, but okay. Victor, please, for the love of God, say something. Thank God. This is the place where the first two bodies were found, next to the remains of a campfire. They were almost naked. At the time, the coroners declared hypothermia as the cause of death. They really had no idea what killed them. It's strange. Why would they separate from the group? It's like they were running from something. Okay, so we're investigating the scene of the Dyatlov Pass incident. You know, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. I'm not even going to refer to it as that anymore because this could be something else. But I will never forget the scene I witnessed. I was only 13 years old and I helped my father alongside the rescue team. I saw the bodies, all of them. I don't know what happened, but I assure you there is something evil in these mountains. So why are we here? Anyway, we better keep moving. I just need to take a photo, then we'll move on. Ooh, okay. Whip out the little Polaroid camera. Take a photo of the crosses. Gotta hold it. Boom. Perfect. Let's see this. Another thing that I hate is taking pictures in horror games, especially ones like this where you have to shake them. It always uncovers some dark, evil monstrosity that's hiding here in the woods with us that we can't see with our naked eye. Is that good? Did I do a good job? Did I take good photo? Am I good for... Okay, I like the photo. Good. What about Victor? Does Victor like the photo? Let's get a good look at you, buddy. Oh. Is now the time to be quiet? Oh my God, take cover. Take cover immediately. Damn, I think I need to rest. Yeah, maybe. Victor, did you heroically scoop me up and bring me in here? Okay, good talk. Victor better, I don't know. Let's read this note. Today is the third day of climbing. We can barely feel our fingers, not even with gloves on. He keeps saying he knows the way, but he doesn't seem to be so sure anymore. He doesn't talk much. He'd be great friends with Victor. Doesn't react to our comments and wandered off from the group for hours yesterday afternoon. When he came back, he was wet up to his knees and was holding something he hid in his coat. He didn't eat dinner. He just stood there staring at the falling snow. I don't know if he's sick or just too scared to say anything. Nadia. Okay. All right. Nadia. Q. Exit. Again, very weird button to exit out of a note. So we got Nadia, we got Dmitri, we got Sergey, I think. But this cabin has definitely seen better days. So did we do what we were supposed to do? I'm assuming we did. Maybe they just wanted us to practice with the whole being quiet thing, the whole shutting the hell up thing. What is that, a stick? Can I have that? Nope, I can't. All right, well, our freezing meter's damn near 75%. Victor, you maniac, you've been standing out here the whole time? Hey, are you okay? Yep, I'm fine, just a bit tired, hallucinating my ass off. Take your time, just let me know when you're ready to continue. All right, give me like 2 seconds, Victor. Let me just warm my buns up by the fire, and we'll be ready to go. It's really convenient that somebody set up these little healing stations for us. You know? Not every day you catch yourself out in the wilderness and have those abilities just within your fingertips reach. Victor, however, is just built entirely different. Dude is an absolute animal. Peak male form is what Victor is. I really hope that he talks to me on the way. Hey, are you ready to continue? Yes, let's go. Let's get cooking, brother. Please talk to me. I don't want to have to sit here and just take in the beauty and also the horrificness of the environment by myself. Ooh, what's this? A piece of fabric. It looks like it has a stain of dried blood. Great. Victor, do you not care about that? Do I care about that? Should I? Probably. Oh, man. Tell you what, when it comes to like survival situations and stuff, being out like in a wilderness, like a winter wilderness setting like this, has got to be one of the hardest and harshest environments to find yourself in. I mean, it's just absolutely brutal. I mean, obviously tropical rainforest, the desert, there's other environments that are equally as brutal, but something about having to deal with the cold is just far worse in my opinion than having to deal with like heat, moisture, an old frozen bean, an old frozen beanie. Looks like it's been here for a long time. Did they have beanies back in the 50s? Yeah, of course they did. They had stockings. Oh man, I'm just talking to hear myself talk because Victor isn't saying shit. That's all right. That's why we love him. Test. Okay, well, you guys now see the margin for error with this microphone, 0. Look at it. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I'm also getting smaller. That's how little room we have to mess up. I didn't think they'd kill me right out the gate. Man. All right, we're going to have to keep an eye on that, or keep our mouth shut on that. Hopefully it doesn't start us back from the beginning. Okay. Well, I can't believe, like, there's some people out there that I'm sure play this without the mic setting, or without... Okay. All right. I'm not going to lie. I like the concept. That dragged out infinitely too long. That was way too long to just be silent and to have nothing else happen except for sound effects. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put some wood in the fire. Dude, I don't even remember what I was saying or what I was talking about. I forgot. Something about the margin of error of making sound being 0. I don't know. The sequences like that, I'm not trying to shit on the game immediately when I start playing it, but sequences like that work well when they're situational, right? You're hiding from somebody, you're taking cover. You know, I'm hiding behind this tree. Somebody's walking past. I have to be quiet for them to pass. Like, walking 55 to 100 meters in complete silence, like, I don't know. I didn't... That was a little far-fetched, a little stretched out, I mean. But anyway, come on, Victor. Let's keep it pushing. You could give a rat's ass. Wait, what's going on? Why is it getting dark? Am I passing out? What's happening? Is that the game? I'm so confused. No, that wasn't the game. I mean, I know it's a demo, but like, we didn't do any. Oh, okay. All right. What's up, Victor? Run it back. What are we doing? This is really cool. We'll spend the night here. The mountain behind us will protect us from windstorms. All right. We better set up camp then. But first, we need fire. When night comes, the cold will be extreme. Try to find some firewood. A few small logs should be enough. Find firewood for the campfire. I can do that. Do I have like an axe or something? Can I chop down some of these trees? It's probably all these little stumps laying around. Are these firewood stumps? No, those are sitting stumps. All right, let's collect some firewood. But yeah, I don't really know what that little sequence was. That was interesting. Not the one where we were being quiet, but just the little cinematic of us walking across the channel. Interesting AF. But how many pieces do we need? Just 2? There's another cross there. Do I want to take a picture of it? I can't. What is this? Someone left this here, but who? No one climbs these mountains. Well, clearly somebody did. Clearly the 9 people that were coming here to investigate climb these mountains. Yeah, I really hope it's Sasquatch. I hope it's the Yeti that wants to come down here and mangle us because, I don't know. I think it would be cool. I think I like that explanation. I'd rather die by the hands of a Yeti than die from hypothermia or frostbite. Hypothermia? One of those two. For whatever reasons, my brain just completely forgot what hypothermia was. I think it's to do with cold. Okay, I can't go this way. How many more firewoods do we need? Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Also, it's coming back to me. Hypothermia is when your body temperature drops. Frostbite's when like your skin actually gets all blue and black and gnarly looking. All right. Surely. Okay. All right. This should be enough. Oh, I thought he already got the fire started. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Wait for me, Victor. Victor Crumb. Lighter. Let's get that out. Fire first, then shelter. Also, there's like these weird lines on my screen. I don't know if that's just like the art style or what, but we keep fading in and out of consciousness. I don't know how long we're going to last here on these Ural Mountains. TikTok. And nighttime. These little cutscenes are throwing me. I'm not going to lie. They're taking me out of it a little bit. You know what? I'm talking shit. The second something scary happens and I scream my head off, I'm going to end up being silent for the rest of the video. Hey, Victor, what's up? Victor looks like a happy guy. Can I walk on the fire? No, I can't. Pretty scene, though. I like this. I really, really like this. This looks cool. Get a good visual. Victor, do you want to be on my thumbnail? Boom. Snap. Got it. Good to go. All right. Do I not get to sit and stump? I'm going to sit down. All right. I'll just stand like a weirdo, I guess. Silence from Victor. Thank you for coming with me, Victor. I wouldn't be here without your help. No need to thank me. This is my life. I love these mountains. I love the Ural Mountains. They speak to me. I'm going to step away for a bit. I really need to pee. What a weird segue. Step away from the camp to pee. Okay. All right. How far do I need to go? Don't want to be whipping this thing out in front of Victor. That'd be weird. But as a man, we have the luxury of urinating wherever we want. Hell yeah, baby. Right here is perfect. Oh my goodness. I have a pee meter. I have a pee meter. I wish you could see it. I mean, weird, I know. I wish you could see it track in the snow. I'd spell my name out. Subscribe to @It's Vernz today. Empty out the tank, baby. All right, all done. This is the best game ever. All right, Victor, just got done peeing. Stay right here. This is going to make a great photo. I was just thinking that. Wait, maybe this will be my thumbnail. Grab your camera. Yes, sir. Or ma'am, whoever's telling me to do these things. Where's my camera? Oh, by my bag, of course. Take a photo of Victor sitting by the campfire. All right, Vic, say cheese. This is when a ginormous Yeti pops out from behind the tent. Mid-strike. Oh, Victor, it's perfect. You just got yourself a new profile picture, buddy. I'm going to make a copy and hang it on my fridge if we ever return. Shake, 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 shake. Exposure's a little bad, but contrast could be tweaked. Okay, guess it's good enough for us. Sit. I think that says sit by Victor. What was that? I just saw something behind. Did the photo turn out well? Victor's worried about the right things. Don't you want to take another? Don't you want to take another one? Don't you want to take another photo? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna lie down to warm up. That's probably for the best. We leave early tomorrow. We'll stay here. I'll stay here a little longer. Good night, Mr. Alexi. Good night, Victor. Victor wanted me to snap him up. He wanted a full-on photo shoot here in the Ural Mountains. That's the only reason why you agreed to come, isn't it, Victor? I can't say that I blame him. Let's go ahead and get some sleep in this tent. I kind of wish I had a flashlight, but I'm sure we'll get one at some point. The Adventures of Alexi and Victor. Man, it's always the witching hour. 3:27 a.m. Surely nothing bad is gonna happen to us. Ooh, I already know how this is gonna go. Victor? Oh boy. Victor, I'll come out and take more pictures if you... Hey, you're gonna freeze out there, man. I'll snap you up in a little bit. Victor? He's not saying anything. Ooh, we got a little headlamp. Victor! Victor! Oh, God. Follow the footsteps? See, I don't remember which of these are mine. Ooh, Victor, please, please, please don't do this to me. Was this here before? Oh, they're whispers. The whispers. Okay. I think I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I think so too. I saw like a silhouette of a body over here. I know that wasn't the... Yeah, wait a minute. You guys see that? The indent? Or maybe that was just what I was looking at. Maybe I am losing my mind. Man, Victor's gonna jump out from behind a tree, scare the ever-living hell out of me, and just say, oh, sorry, I was just taking a piss. I was just taking a whiz. Victor, I need you to make yourself known. Damn it, Victor, where did you go? No shit. Okay, well, we can't go over here. Only other way we haven't looped around is back here. I was gonna say, do you guys hear that? Or do you guys not hear that? Audio just cut completely. Maybe I'm just taking too long to find shit. Victor, please make yourself known. To be honest with you, I'm getting a little freaked out here. What are you doing? Just Blair Witching it over there, you weirdo. Victor? What are you doing out there, man? You're gonna freeze. What is he holding? Ooh. What's behind me, Victor? Oh, no. Victor, please. Ooh. Tales beyond the tomb, white silence. Man, silence hides what should never be found. Yeah, that was an interesting thing that they had mentioned in the intro. You know, you always chase these ghost stories to wanting to get all the answers. In fact, half the time you shouldn't be doing that. There's no point in doing that. Let it rest, because you're never going to uncover anything good. But I really did enjoy that. That was pretty good. A couple sequences here and there that were a little iffy, but I definitely want to play the full game because it definitely picked up towards the end. And now I want to play more of it. So I'll be on the lookout for that full release. I'm not sure when it is. I'll put something on the screen if they have an actual date once I go look it up. But yeah, if you want to play the demo for yourself, I'll leave a link for it down in the description below. If there's another game in this episodic series you'd like to see me check out, be sure to leave it in the comments, because I think after playing this demo, I'd be happy to take a stab at it. And as always, if you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss any horror or survival games down the road. But that doesn't do it for this one. So thank you all so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. But until then, just survive.